And I want you all now to write a basic language program that converts an input number, a positive uh, decimal number, into a number in an arbitrary base system, where the arbitrary means it can be any base system from base 2 to base 9. Um, okay, so let me tell you a little bit. Here's the statement of the assignment. Write a basic language program to convert any positive decimal number to a number of base B number system. Let B be any base from 2 to 9. So I said it twice. Basic language functions you may need to execute this program include y equals x mod b and y equals int of x divided by b. So you may, depending on what you do, you may need to use this basic function and this basic function. Now, in programming, as in mathematics, there are almost always more than one way to do something. So, this is my suggestion. Maybe you will be able to find something better than using these functions. Now, the mod function computes the remainder of the division. If we take x divided by b, this function computes into the output y. It computes the remainder. So, and I'll give you an example in a moment. While the function int of x divided by b computes the integer part of the answer. So if we take, let's say, 26 divided by 5, the integer part is 5 and it has a remainder 1. So this is like this example here. If we take 11 divided by 5, that's 5 goes into 11 twice with remainder 1. So 11 mod 5 is 1. That's the remainder here, 11 mod 5, whereas int 11 divided by 5 is equal to 2. This right here. So you see, one function gives you the remainder of the division, and the other function actually gives you what is frequently called the quotient of the division. I don't want to get too much into technical number theory terms, but these are the two functions that we need. I want you to make the output of the program look something like this text, and that when you type run into Chipmunk Basic, it asks you to enter the decimal number. So you enter the decimal number, then it says enter the base for the conversion, and you enter 5. So you want to do 346 and base 5, and the computer executes the program and says the base 5 number is 2341. We can check to see if that answer is right, and I haven't checked it yet, so it could be a big surprise for me. Let's see, we have 1, that's the units. This is the 5s column, so this means 4 times 5, which is 20. This is the 25s column here, so this is 3 times 25, which is 75. And this is the 25 times 5, so this is the 125s column here. So this number is 2 times 125, which is 250. So let's add up these numbers. We get a 6, so that's a bit of a relief. We have 2 plus 7 is 9, 14. So far, so good. And then a 3. So the base 10 version of this number is 346. So at least for this input, it looks like my computer is executing properly. Okay, now it's your turn. Do it. My basic program, including remark statements, input statements, and the whole thing is about 12 lines. So it's not a terribly complicated program. I have a hint here because you might have trouble generating the output string. Here the output string is 2341. So I might suggest that you look at this type of statement, which concatenates strings. And if you don't know what that means or what it does, I suggest that you might write a little program to check it out. But The way I can add characters onto a string is with this. So for example, if the variable string x, suppose the variable string x is a, b, c, and then when I do, and suppose that the string a is d, when this executes, it does the string equivalent of taking the letter d and putting it onto the end of the string, so that the new value of a star here is now A, B, C, D. And I think it works something like that. And I sometimes get confused by these string commands too, and I'll always have to look them up. So good luck with this, and let's see how you do. Please give it a try. Rather than your first reaction go try to find if someone else did it, because the only way you learn, as I've told you many times, is by doing it yourself. Whether you're playing the piano or shooting foul shots, you got to do it if you're going to learn. Okay, bye bye.